Oh wow, I just realized. No. Also, guess who has this server now? Iser. Superstar SMP. I cannot invite you. This is not my realm. Be truthful about this. It's not my realm. Generally, I'm so honest. This is not my realm. He has the minimum simulation distance. What? Maximum render. I can check the world. I can check the timeline. Give him max. This is all things I can't. It's not my realm. That one isn't, anyways. This one, no. This one, yes. My brother finally got his own realm because his dad spawned back in and just gave him a realm. Then he faded into the abyss again. Bro, I genuinely am sick and tired of this headset getting my hair all messed up. There's nothing where the hair could even get caught on, anyways. If I have to lift up my headset and put it back on my neck, then I have to keep it at a specific angle because otherwise it's gonna slip off the back and it's gonna fall off my head. Whoa, what the heck is that? Oh, it's great. Let's see. One viewer across the entire stream, and that be me. That is me. Microphone is unmuted. Has no signal. Do not care. Generally, I do not care. Load Minecraft, please. I need Minecraft open. I'll be AFK because I need something. Okay, chat. I'm trying to fix my glasses real quick. They're nasty, and I can't put them on my head properly because my hair is that long. Long enough to where it gets underneath my glasses. The arms of my glasses are prevents them from being sitting there perfect properly. Seriously. So what I gotta do is I have to put this. Can't really look down, and then even Then, even if I do get it, put back down over the glass. The hair back down over. And then, even then, that makes it even harder for me to put my headphones on. Thunder, by the way. Massive thunderstorm. Let me just generally just check my. Flash flood watch. Yeah, not here, obviously, Shock. We live up on the top of a freaking hill. Oh, that lightning came from. Oh no, not. Doesn't know. You know that's not. Pop it. What is with every like common service that you obviously gonna need to be able to, like, what is with every freaking easy service, right? Give me a second. Yeah, I just need to warp my headset into shape. Not looking at YouTube right. Hold on, give me a second, chat. I need to fix my headset because it keeps freaking slipping. Nope. Well, probably because you probably only play Java. Thing is, if you don't play Java all the time, where mobs are really easy to fight, because all shield will overpower any mob, vanilla mob, pretty easily in Java. Bedrock, the shield barely does anything. Like even the mace could pop. On Java, you would expect the mace to go through the shield because of how heavy it is, right? Heavier than axe. That's what Mojang calls it. They say it's heavier than axe, and the axe is the only weapon that can knock the shield away. And attribute swapping doesn't exist in Bedrock, so technically, it's also about to not exist in Java until starting March through April. Yeah. Good luck finding good ways to fight in Java. Technically, attribute swapping, which is what all Java play. Oh, you don't play Bedrock? Okay, so but if you ever did play Java, you see all these big YouTubers like Itzrami, Wembu. If you see them doing all that, right? What they're doing is something to allow them to hit them basically through any defense. This is what they're using shield, right? Right. If your opponent's using a shield and you're on Java, right? And if you hold an axe and then you quickly swap to your mace and then click twice, wrap it really fast. You basically can do something called a stun slam, which is basically the only way you could get through their shield on Java. Right? Well, wish that's how easy it was, but apparently it is not that easy on Bedrock because that does not exist. Well, obviously you want the farthest you went is Nether. Yeah, well, obviously if you go straight to the Nether without proper preparation, you're obviously gonna die. I'm building in here because that's all I need to. I just entered like. I am running out of rockets. Of course, you're just. That's just generally. This ticks me off is that the freaking game decides to not let me use. Hi. No, if you're trying to ask me to get you to say your name, I'm not going to. Even if you want me to. If you try for anything, no. Not even money will convince me. Like, if you were to give me Elon Musk's entire fortune, yeah, no. I would still say, heck no. Still say no. Absolutely not. Because one, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you all have all this money. Can I get some?" No, like hell no. One, I don't feel like having to deal with people having to try and take my money. Two, I don't really care to do anything. Even it's just a theoretical theoretical situation right now. So technically, no, you cannot convince me to say your name. I will not say your name unless I have to. And no, you can't say, "Oh, but you have to say that name," even if. But if it says something inappropriate, absolutely not. Yeah, I'd hit the tower. Oh, that's probably why I'm lagging. And my FPS is super low because I had my render done stuff for my brother's server. Generally, why? There's not even a I didn't even get a notification for that lightning strike. It'll let me know if there's a lightning strike, and that one was very loud, by the way. I don't know if the mic could be up. Like, right, like, even though I'm wearing a pretty decent headset, and also my mic is like, an open mic, you would think that the mic would be able to pick it up, and also I was able to hear it pretty clearly. Oscar Shock just constantly chatting very loudly. Definitely on Java, even electromacing will not work anymore. Electromacing, which is Wembu's one trick with the mace, won't work anymore. They're getting rid of that as well. Technically, the game treats you fire rocketing, basically doing this, right? Doing that, just doing that alone is all it needs. And also, right? On Bedrock, it already doesn't work. You try to unequip your chest plate and then you try to mace. It can work, but not a guaranteed chance. Very minuscule. Very minimal chance of that. Because guess what? Yeah. Also, Bedrock is also the harder version because it is the primary version. Why do people generally just keep losing? Stop messing with my doors, please. I know there are other rooms, but please leave them open because I need to be able to access things that I need to. My building. I built this, so why are people just trying to tell me how to live in my own? How that nobody broke that? Yeah, so somebody proceeded to just break into the bunker, which is below the castle. And technically, they proceeded to break in the bunker, see what they could take, but then when they realized they couldn't take anything because they couldn't even open the containers, they decided, we just leave and also drop the one item I put in their inventory that I gave to no one else. Yeah, I put a lever in their inventory. They dropped the lever right where they broke. They dropped the lever right next to where they broke out, where they flew out. Put the lever on the ground. I picked up the lever, and that's how I knew it was them. It's called item tagging. You tag them using a specific item that you know that no one else has given. And you place that in. If they drop that item and you replace it, is you know that they are the only one that does it. Has that item. I generally should just put, like, just as a suspicion thing, for each and everybody's individual kits, I should just put a random item that has a specific letter change in their thing, but it's not that big of a difference, making it a little bit easier for me to identify who's who. If they try deleting it, well, obviously I'm gonna have command block just replace it, put it back in their inventory, and they're just gonna have to deal with it. And if they put it in a container, it just put another one. This is Cappy's base. I'm generally trying to help monitor, checking. Cappy, you know you could do better than that. Having that exposed. Like, oh, you probably didn't have it. Very fine. Yeah, that barrel is also locked, but I can access it. Generally, I'm just trying. I have no idea why, but Cappy just generally just copycats everything I do, except for that one. He took Soulblade, he took Soulblade Reborn, so not Soul Reforged. They're just trying to find a cobble stick. This is a stone cutter. Yeah, there's a stone cutter somewhere in this building. Actually, I think it's easy. I could easily just replace it. I didn't even. Doesn't even have any iron just left around. It'd be funny if you could actually make a stone cutter with a freaking copper ingot. Definitely, it makes sense not for a gold ingot. Gold is really soft in real life. But also, you could do it with copper. Dr. Eggman! Get off my. There's a freaking fly that landed on my glasses. Generally, just taking me off. I've had it with this one with these two flies. There's actually two of them, by the way. I found out because one of them's really big and the other one's. Bro, Cappy, why do you just give yourself a bunch of netherite and not even care? This is also my original mace name, plot armor. I used to call it plot armor, right? Well, now Cappy has it because, and I don't, because I renamed mine because Cappy took mine. I wanted mine to be. He just duplicated it. If he found my stash, or he just copied the name, and it's frustrating. It's like I can't have anything unique because people are just gonna copy it, but they're gonna claim it as theirs. Generally, where is an iron ingot? Need a single iron ingot. One ingot, please. One piece of metal. One bar of iron. I'm gonna be now. Nope. Oh, Ed, you could. I don't even know. Oh wait, I don't even need to use the stone cutter. I generally don't even need to. I was going to conserve his resources by not using a bunch of different resources. A single block. But the rest of the day, generally just trying to avoid that. Like, I was just trying to make one single cobblestone stair. Like I fix his. Happy, why do you just randomly throw junk in here? Oh, there's iron just lying around. Oh my god. Boom. Now it's polished. It's not polished, but it's hidden. Anyway, I'm done. I think that's not the right way I come through that way. Wait, seriously, chat. Finally got a lightning strike alert. Okay. I generally have had it with people just constantly just coming into my server. I've had a really. This is also the last time I will be allowing people to join. If people cannot appreciate me allowing them to even be in my server that I pay for, by the way. I pay for the server, by the way. If you're not gonna respect that, then get out. Your child was able to move, but you weren't. Happy for you, your misery. I had to kill the penguin because technically, if I didn't, he would just be sitting there, and if someone else would kill him. So I know what I did is I did damage boost. Oh, you do guess what? Boosts by taking damage. Technically, what the person did is that they went from spawn. From spawn, right? Through here. Guess what? Guess where the one place they break is? They break the sign. Trying to use it. They took it. Obviously, because they're also a really easy thing is that they also broke in here. Very odd. Anyway, they break in right here. No. Oh, I think no. Yep, right here. Exactly right here. That's where they break. They didn't even try and cover up their tracks. They generally just broke in, left the items on the ground, and just didn't cover up their tracks. That's not how you pull a heist, my friend. That's not how you pull a heist. That's how you make yourself known and that's how you make yourself known. That's how you get yourself caught. That's how you got caught. Generally, they said they couldn't have gotten caught because there was nothing to make them get caught. Well, one, you're the only one in the area. The other two players, other than me and you, were miles away, at about 8,000 blocks away. No, I told them not to go that far. They proceeded to go that far, and they were not even near here. One of them died before you, but one of them died before I banned you. That was right before. They died right after. They also died after they committed the crime, and I already discovered it. And before I got banned. Generally, you didn't. You also tried avoiding me. It's very suspicious. Obviously, it's red flag 101. Just red flag of mischievous behavior 101. You literally just. Technically, if you see them trying to avoid you, visibly and obviously trying to avoid you, that's how you know that they've done something wrong. It's literally the easiest way to tell. They try and avoid you, try to avoid looking at you, or they just sit there and stare, or they just try their best to stay away from you as far as they can. That's probably because they know that they did something and they're acting guilty. Professional investigator, everyone? Yeah, it's wild. Entire shulker full of them. Bruh. Why do I have 2 shulkers full? Oh, no, this is the backup one. Put one of those in here. I said put this here, and you didn't. That way. This is what I want, right? That's 22. Yep. I want that one. Then put this one away, and guess where? In here. It's locked. This barrel is locked. You can't access it unless I give you permission to. There is a bug. Guess what? There's a bug to unlock it. Well, you're not really unlock it, but just I bypass the lock. And I'm pretty sure they already patched it, so yeah. There was a patch note recently, and it was for specifically Realm Tool. You know, the creators of Realm Tool really have tried multiple times to remove Realm Tool from the marketplace, from Marketplace Pass, but they can't bring themselves to do it because what people that pay for Realms Plus but don't want to pay for the mod itself generally just can't do it. Also, chat. Brother's room. Oh, no. For Iser, by the way. Very well hidden, by the way. No light sources, exposed light sources. No easy, obvious ways to in, right? There. This small patch on the floor. And then you just walk through. Doorless wall. A doorless entrance. Or a doorless door. It's very obvious. I could be doing that a lot more. But it's also a lot more. It's not more straightforward. It's not as simple as this. This is simpler in like terms of how it opens. That one's down there simpler in just terms of aesthetic. So like if you want to continue a design for a wall, genuinely you just gotta like if you want to design a wall that opens, sure, by all means, make it that wall that opens like that. And also, I tried. Okay. Because nobody's online right now. The XP bar is generally not a locator bar. Please don't bug. Please don't bug my door. Generally, I have also am really frustrated because this armor set is supposed to have buffed damage, fall damage. It's supposed to have fall damage reduction by 30%, by the way, without feather falling. Without feather falling at all, and it just completely doesn't do that. It does the complete opposite of that. Yes, that's almost perfectly smooth. I like flying through little archways and under bridges too. I like a little bit fun. Why is this like this? Oh, apparently people have been breaking this as well. Wow. That's a design to make it look like it's crumbling from below. I did that by hand, by the way. I didn't follow tutorials. I just met with this block placements. This building right here. Thing is, obviously, if you do join, you obviously are gonna get a maxed out kit of gear for free. The only difference is that it doesn't automatically have thorns. Thorns is optional. If you don't want thorns, you don't have to put them. The whole point of me not putting thorns on it right away is so you can put it on yourself. You want thorns on it? Here, just ask me and I'll give you thorns for free.
Dude.
But if you don't want it, that's the whole point of me not putting it on the kit to begin with. Also, these armor stands, guess what? They're not enchanted. Don't believe me? Yeah, that's plain. Also, that's a long sword. It barely does like 1 damage more than a freaking netherite sword, and it doesn't do that much damage anyways. It says it does more, but it doesn't. Also, funny little trick is that there's also in this thing, I might tell the person that built this place does know about it, and you know it's in this design. Also, the small right there. There's also then you come through here, and then boom, same spot. Okay, probably coincidence or funhouse. No, I messed up. Right here, no editing by the way. I can't make this edit if I'm live. If I'm live, it's obviously not edited. I can't do that. I can't edit at light speed. Also, this is a dining hall. He's talking about ragdoll in my not my about in Gary's mod. It's called Gary's mod. I'm gonna do this. Also, one of the few things I did is this, and then the smoke effects right here. I did that part. I helped with a few of the things, very few. One of the biggest. Oh my god, the bell broke again. Generally, I turned that into brass, right? The mod that added that brass is broken. Generally, it just decides to delete itself. Bro, it's so frustrating, dude. And I also still have a mod. There's topaz. I'm not making out netherite. I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. People are just gonna be like, ooh, free netherite. No, it's not free if it's a part of a build and it's part of a design too. No, if it's in a build and it's not just lying around as a single block, and if nobody's giving it to you, don't touch it. But iron, what about iron? That's currency. What about copper? That's also currency. What about gold? That's also currency. What metal is there to use that is not a currency unit? None. None of the vanilla ones, anyways. And I had 2 mods that add 2 different versions of a metal of brass, which allow me to make. There's brass right here. There's brimstone, but they can't be crafted into.
What happens if you stack prototypes?
Brimstone, right? Brimstone ingot. Generally, I don't know why people just criticize me. I know what I'm doing.
Look at that tower.
Also, like I said, does not work. That generally just does not. It's impossible. Doesn't. Generally just reaction. The truth is, I can't do that because people are not going to behave. Not just behave. They're just not going to care or be respectful enough to leave it alone and not steal it. Generally, if it's not yours, you didn't place it, you didn't get grind for it, and it's there just sitting there, leave it alone. Don't take it without asking. I'm trying to see if I can make this bell functional, but I can't do that, so I have to get rid of it. I built this bell part. The owner said that basically the original builder of the castle said that he was going to get rid of it, and he might decide on getting rid of it. It kept looking like that ugly copper, like netherite looking bell. It looks like like a combination of copper and color of netherite, color, and then the texture of copper is really ugly. Texture copper, but the color of netherite. Then it looks bad, and he didn't like it. So I changed it to brass, which looks a lot better. He liked that. He liked that build. And now I have to get rid of the bell altogether because guess what? The goddamn game decides to delete the one mod that I could use that allows me to use that. I don't know why I heard a ladder through it. Then you're probably thinking, oh yeah, I forgot he already. You're probably just guessing, like nothing there. And like, are we just not having anything here? I said that would normally drop something if it had This is Jack's stuff, by the way. A lot of this I gave to him.
I see a statue.
A lot of this iron. Take the iron. I'm going to smoke it. I don't have an auto tool. And you have just food just lying around in a container. It has nothing but just random blocks.
This is a blender.
We're gonna organize this stuff. Organize it very well. He says he can organize it by himself, but he barely ever takes the time to do that.
Let's just delete all.
Like, woo.
And then we're all good.
Also, I recommend not setting warps, and also even if you do set a warp just for other people just to come in and use that warp to get to the castle just to like damage it, I will probably delete it. I obviously would check it before you. Even I will obviously check the warps page, and if I see that there's a warp that is unauthorized, then I will just delete it myself because I can easily delete it without you having control, without you at the controls. I'm about to make that perfect, but that ran out of firework.
Why can't I spawn crap?
Back Larry says that he hates roofs, especially if you do it like this, by the way. If you do this at this specific weird looking angle, not 45, it's not 75, it's way different. It's actually 68 degrees, which is very weird degree. Very weird. Very out of place. Also, dried kelp. Mojang tooltip, the Mojang like info tips, like the fun facts tips, say that lava buckets are the most efficient fuel source. Not necessarily. It's not necessarily true. They are pretty efficient, but they're most efficient for a single item use, right? Technically, right? Grab this. I do this. And place another one. Okay, empty furnace. Filled furnace.
Go to space.
If I do lava, so lava, right? Right. I'm gonna do this very specific. So what I do is that
we're in space now.
I need to move this. Here. By the way, if you generally try do the barrels like this, right? Actually, to make it a little bit more compact, do this instead of. So look, this one's gonna be kelp. That one's the kelp one. That's not what I wanted. That's the lava one. By supposed to be.
Or not.
Kelp and lava. So right. Let's do not doing a blast furnace because that will kind of wear down built-in really fast. Just doing a normal furnace. So we're gonna do right. So look, the kelp block, right? It smelts 50. So one single kelp block is about half a lava bucket. That means that 2 kelp blocks is exactly 1 lava bucket.
Do that.
So put it straight. I'm actually gonna take these. Let's just do blast furnaces because why not? A little bit more interesting. Let's do blast furnaces, right? Very cool, very effective fuel, but like resource. So look, we're gonna put. Let's see. Do I have enough space for that? No, I do not. Thing is, this could smelt 32,000 blocks per for one single. For this many kelp blocks. This can only smelt 100. Let's try give add self raw. That's still a thing. Oh, lock underscore of. Why do they generally just change the name like?
The car's gonna Get out of here.
Raw iron, right? Block,
Why are we
right? Do 100 of these.
We're a pile.
And no, that's not what I need. That's 100 of these. Generally, will also translate into quite a lot. Let's do 1,000. Precisely 1,000.
No, do not
So before I even smelt this, before I could even start smelting, I have to disarm the hopper. This,
Survivor card.
and like this, that.
Oh no, invisible.
Tyler, we're just using iron as an example. Tyler, put these. This is actually way more than enough. Tyler, so
Oh, that's the extra weight. That's what's. Rock.
3,200. 3,200 divided by 9 is 355. I only need 300. I only need 355 raw iron blocks, so technically, you do not need a whole lot.
Also, like,
I think that's generally just enough.
can I use
There's a comparison.
skills?
I'm also going
Can I use
to.
some skills?
I only need 355. Five.
Ow.
355.
Got a vest.
1.6.
Faster than a
356.
car.
So that's precisely.
I was so fast I destroyed that car.
I just forgot that I had to. That's 355 per. Oh, I need 355 blocks. Okay. Yeah. I only need 355 blocks.
That's scary.
Yeah, and I just block.
But you think that's scary to sell.
Oh, that's exactly how much.
We're having a scary contest.
Actually. Yeah,
Oh, my name is Dr. Eggman.
No, I'm just gonna do this. 356 blocks of iron. Just obviously gonna put a stack in here, right? And then place I need stop that from.
Shoot.
That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, it does smelt it into blocks, but it's not. So when I do this,
Oh, hi. Welcome to
I'm
my
actually just gonna do this.
schoolhouse.
Spectate rival. Everything I got in here. Really? Are we serious right now? When I don't have my weapons up. Go away, fly. I've had enough of you. I'm about to freaking. I'm about to have a. Oh my god. I seriously. As soon as I go to survival, I genuinely can't have just be able to do this project in peace because the game doesn't let me. Look, after sun, always day. That makes it so mobs can't get in the way. Genuinely, I'm so sick of this. Just trying to do something without being bothered. It's ridiculously hard to do that. Yeah, obviously, you can definitely tell how quick my inventory lasts. I only do. One more. Yeah, it's about one more. Look. Boom. I'm left with 2. So, technically, yeah, this is exactly how much iron I need to basically fulfill how much. Finally, just to clear it out, just for clarification. Also, dried kelp does take up like a lot of. I need a crafting table like this. Is the crafting table in here? No. Hello.
Like this.
I thought I was in survival. Apparently not. I don't want to do. Apparently, I don't want to do that. Take that. Really? So look. Drop these. I also turn off mob. I didn't turn off mob. Anyway, I do need to clear out this. I'm not going to use barrels because they suck. They only have the same amount of storage as a singular chest, and they don't stack out. They don't stack. It's a bit more compact, but the thing is, that's why we really do need a storage menu, such as crate. It's a really good mod. I really like it. LA, this single drag kill block is out. That's also in a blast furnace. Okay, blast furnaces, they burn hotter and they burn hot a lot hotter. We use up the resources a lot slower. Use up a lot faster. Technically, I'm gonna be in survival, right? Then I go to this, and if I do this, 3,200. That's about the right amount. Okay. Bro, I'm so sick of this fly. It is not leaving me alone. Look, make exactly 64 times 50 is exactly 3,200. So I thought I was off by a little. These are 64 times 50.
This is for no. Don't make me torture.
Oh, I'm tilting my head like even not even at a single degree, not even a single like angle degree, and it's genuinely just that
Oh,
frustrating.
look, a painting.
Look, you do this.
That's a painting I put people in.
3, 2, 0, 0. Boom. Exactly how much you could. Oh, wow. It fills up your inventory perfectly. Wow. Look, you do this. That's exactly how much you use. Then as soon, I'm actually just gonna have this on automatic smelt. I'm just gonna set it to where it will instantly start smelting. So break that. That's as fast as you could do it. Obviously, you can't. That's also not gonna be anywhere near. I let you just stack it the hop like this. Yeah. Then you just chuck sources into them very effectively, very easily. So over time, you'll use up here. I do need more. I need more hop. At this point, you just oh no. So technically, in order to do that, in order to get this to work properly, I do need to fly, and also not fly at the same. Really? Alright, so that's all of them. That's as much as you could store in just one. Then this one, all you need to do, raw iron itself, 100. Precisely 100. As soon as I go to smelt, as soon as I break this redstone block, it's gonna start smelting, and we'll wait. We wait. So we don't have anything smelt in the furnace. Chests now.
Come here. Come here.
I'm not gonna answer that question. Answer it yourself. Figure out what you mean. Read, understand, listen, and pay attention. Look at the screen.
There literally is a message that says there is no IP, by the way.
Oh my god, why is there a bucket now? Bucket does not need to be in. So technically, that's a single lava bucket. No IP at all.
Ow.
There's no IP because it's a realm. As it says right here, realms do not give you a free IP, an easy access to use IP. They don't do that. Okay, read. I'm gonna have to read it for you. Best way to do it. I'm gonna read it for you. You can join by adding me as a friend on Minecraft Bedrock. My username is Kingstormchaser. Only the K is capital. After I get a friend request, I will invite you as soon as I can. Ow, my finger. So like already the dry kelp is dominating right now. This is technically how much hoppers you need to fulfill like the amount of kelp you need. You fuel this much kelp. Technically, if I turn up the tick rate, obviously, I'm gonna turn the tick rate way up. Random 6 speed. Obviously, you can do this. Bruh. Let's do 1,000. 6 speed. Now it should be going a lot faster now.
What is
I can't even open the. Because I think the game is generally just running slower because I turn up the tick rate super high. I don't need it to be exactly 1,000. I think if you just turn up the tick speed, it's actually gonna run a lot slower. Okay, put that to 1. As I can put it. So,
I don't know.
tick. Apparently, this will take a long time. You have to add me on Minecraft Bedrock specifically. So that way, I'll automatically get the notification. Get Xbox. Because I can't just add you because I have to. I have to find your. I have to know your. I would also have to know what your username is, or you know what mine is. I can't just give you an IP because I don't have access to my own IP.
Look is clipping.
Can't even access my. There's not really any point in you asking me to give you an IP when I can't even access. I'm sorry, but that's just how it works. That's just how Bedrock works. And a lot of people just look at the game and just think, oh wait, this might be just Java. Java may be the older version. It is not the only version. It's also not the main version. It's not the most popular version. It's the least popular version. So anyway, I'm just gonna let these smelt. I'm also obviously gonna get rid of them. But the fact of the matter is that lava, right? This is lava. There was a single lava bucket, and it's already been used up by 30%. This one is dried kelp, and I've only smelted about 50 items now. It's only burned through the first half. It's only burned through 3 blocks. I will have to pause for a second. I can't pause stream directly, so I'm gonna have to leave it on. But please don't mess. Please don't take anything. Please don't. I can't. I also won't be able to invite you right away. So I will be back as Yeah, just to let you know. Also I got pizza. Random base in chat. Yeah. This is two. No. Yeah, guess what I got? I had pizza. Papa John's. My mom bought. It's just cheapest option that we could get. Who? Okay, so I generally don't understand why, but somehow the bots are somehow ignoring. They're somehow getting around at twitchmax.com. I don't even know why. I just banned that bot, by the way. That bot on Twitch, that thing is, it says AI viewers at so-and-so.com. Just because it said, if it sends you to a link that apparently, the hack site, by the way, any of those links that obviously know it says AI viewers or free viewers or best viewers, don't trust it. It literally is a scam to just get your account information so they can steal your account. And so far, the lava bucket is basically drained. Right? It's only smelted about 100 items. The kelp is still going. No. Very different server. Iser, so you know, see something cool? And look, thing is, this furnace had one lava bucket in it, right? It's almost done. Don't put it on pizza, please. Those are cool. Nice. We got close too. That was it. Even zirconium. Look, that is smelted exactly. Iser, it smelted exactly 100 items. 64 plus 36 is 100. Look at ruby. I don't think they're real ruby though. We got it. Cool. Iser, see that llama down there? I missed. Yeah, hit him. Boop. So Iser, you had this smelted exactly 100 iron, right? If this is dried kelp, a stack of dried kelp, 57 blocks remaining, and it has already breached 100, and I have not refilled it at all. I'm not lying. When dried kelp overtakes lava by a lot, because you can't stack lava. You can't really stack lava. Sure, it's quick. Lava does smelt a lot of items for one stack. Dried kelp is a lot easier to get though. Especially if you live right next to an ocean. Generally, the lava lost the battle already. No more iron items here. No more here. I did get rid of the bucket. But look at that. 64 plus 36. 60 plus 30 is 90. 4 plus 6 is 10. Add those together. 100. This one's still burning. This one's generally still burning, and it has 57 left of dried kelp, and it's already smelted over 2 stacks. And onto his 3rd stack ready. I can't make it go any faster, but thing is, just that proves my point that dry kelp is the best fuel source in the game. Whenever somebody asks me, why don't you use coal? Why don't you use lava? Even coal blocks overtake lava by a lot. Because a single piece of coal could smelt 6 items, so technically 64 times 6, a lot. Generally, let me look up exactly how much more. So coal automatically is supposed to smelt 6 items per piece of coal. So do 64 times 6, that's stackable. You get 384 pieces smelts in one stack. So let's try and prove that. Let's fact check that. I know this is not in blocks of coal. This is in a stack of coal. Because a stack of coal is actually a little bit better than a stack of coal. So technically 9 stacks of coal a little bit better than 9 stacks. Than the single, no, 9 stacks of coal pieces, which is this. Is better than the block variant, a single stack of the block variant. And no, if you really wanted to try, I'm so sorry. I haven't tried this myself, but I actually did research it and I've seen it in videos. But I'm so sorry about this. But put this here. I'm also gonna place this. Place it real quick. Throw it in there. Grab it. Broke it. Actually, you can't use it as fuel. Coal ore cannot be used as fuel. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. But thing is, so 380 iron, 380. So, pro tip, here's 380 iron. Right in here. We start with the first stack being in there. Obviously, gonna throw everything else in there. That's exactly 380 coal. This this already smelled of 6 items, and that's already 1 coal ore down. Oh, there's way more. Oh, white fly. I'm serious. Go away. And we're on to the third piece. And to the second piece. After about 7 total pieces. Already about 7 total smelts. With 1 single block. Anyway. Lava is actually the least efficient fuel source. They say it's best, but it's not. By how much it stacks, it's actually one of the worst. Blaze powder, in some mods, you can actually use blaze powder as fuel. Other than it being in blast furnaces. Not blast furnaces. Right? Some mods, but not vanilla. But yeah. Already, we've gotten 14 smelts, which is well over. After 15 reaches 16, it's gonna automatically switch. That's 16 smelts. It smells about 8 per coal. They actually buffed coal a little bit. Probably gonna have at least a few coal pieces left. We're a little short. Technically, I'm just gonna see how much I need to fill. Technically, very obvious that lava may be the best in terms of per item, per singular item. 8 times 64, 512. Okay. So technically, so hey Google, what is 380? Hold on. Hey Google, what is 512 minus 380?
Actually,
32. Boom. Here. Boom. And now, since it reaches a certain amount, that means you automatically need to use more. Ta-da! That's the thing. My point is proven. Lava is very inefficient. Because lava can only smelt exactly 100 items. Actually, let's do 12 single item stacks. 5 here. 6 plus 308. That's actually just, yeah, that's about. I'm also gonna put these in. This is a single lava bucket, right? How many of the coal is smelted already? It's already at 060. And look, this is still going. We've already smelted 3 stacks and already onto our 4th. With just 1 stack of dried kelp. Doc, see something? Just to prove, you know why I've always put dried kelp in people's furnaces, right? This is how much iron you could get from 1 single lava bucket, right? 1 single smelt from a lava bucket. 1 single use of a lava bucket. This 1 lava bucket would do that because since it stacks only into 1, that's as much as you could do it. Dried kelp, single stack, right? There's all these hoppers, right? There's actually 2. That's how much we've gotten so far. That's how much we have, and then almost all these hoppers are still full. And like I'm probably the dry kelp is gonna outlast coal itself, even though the coal started a lot later. Hey, Agent Taylor. Agent. That's JT. Forgetting. They are using the same profile picture and the exact same name. The only difference is they're freaking display. Like they're actually using. I guess they when join. This is crazy. JT just reading off the particular and same profile. That's JT that I'm hovering over right now. This is the original one.
That is.
But not exactly. That's different. That's different. This is very different. That's also different. That's different. That's different. This is different. There's no. You gotta pay attention if you want to actually be able to. If you want to become really good at seeing things, you gotta pay attention to everything at once. Dry kelp is still going, and the kelp the coal is already about to help in how much you. That's insane. It's absolutely crazy. I think this double chest is not even gonna be enough to hold all that kelp, all that iron. No, that's hilarious. So JT, do you know something? I obviously know this. You checked. So you know how they say one very different voice and the accent isn't accurate. Very different pitch of voice and the accent is a lot different. And also the mic quality. My quality is different because I pay attention to almost anything. So, fun little fact: you know how a lava bucket can do 100 smelts per bucket, right? They're not stackable. They only stack per bucket. So you can't put a bunch of lava buckets in a block. Alright? When the used up lava buckets are disposed of, you could recycle them, but you don't have to wait for the thing to clear out the lava bucket automatically, and put another one in just to be prepared for it. right? We have to have this whole mechanism to have smelt enough lava, right? Well, there's an easier way to solve that without having to have the insane amount of machinery to be able to supply that much lava. Just use dried kelp. I've already smelted and used up the iron bucket. I'm already on 52 coal pieces left. I'm on 51 dry kelp left. And the coal is just barely enough bit better than. So look, I've already done the lava. Haven't replaced restocked the kelp. I've not restocked it at all. It's genuinely a whole lot better than lava because it's multi-stack and it's 64. A single stack of dried kelp blocks could smelt 3,200 smelts per stack, not per item. Crazy. I know it's so much more efficient because you don't need to replace that thing so often. It's generally insane that the dry kelp has barely worn itself out to half, and it's already done with 4 stacks. There's probably about 18 other stacks in there.
Oh no! What?
And I might actually have more. That is still on 51. Coal has officially passed the kelp and how quickly it burns out. I was gonna call anthracite, to be honest, because the anthracite is better. In real life, anthracite is used in was used in blast type of fuel for the furnaces. Stanley condensed or pressurized fuel, got petroleum fuel for the furnaces, or we just insanely condensed fuel cells made of lithium, other material. But apparently, natural lava and just anthracite can't even compare to. Dry kelp is the dominant source of smelting, the dominant fuel for smelting anything.
What did my person?
64 kelp blocks alone does 3,200 smelts by itself, and that until you have to replace it. So generally, this machine here by itself is all technically for just cut off this half. Cut off this half that way. Then the rest of this is all you need to be able to smelt, and that's how. Basically, fill all that up plus the one that's in there with as much iron as you can. As much as iron as you can. You probably might. You fill up all those hoppers, plus you have the extra second there, right? You probably only need to replace the thing once, and you still have still gonna have probably 38 or 45 kelp blocks remaining on the second stack.
Look at the rich.
Not that much. You're gonna need 32 lava buckets to smelt that much items. Some of the items I'm running through this right here. Also, the reason I'm only using one furnace is because it's per stack, not per furnace. Technically, it wouldn't make sense if we use multiple furnaces for the same material. And also, blast furnaces do accelerate in their time in the process. Very quickly over time. Very quickly over time, they will accelerate. And they'll stop around this speed that it's currently still. It also does burn out the fuel faster too. It's crazy.
Help! Just. Oh.
Stop really.
The what?
Bro, chat.
It's the oh no.
I'm on the second to last slice of pizza, and there's one more slice. I'm about to finish off the last bit of the pizza. Last bit of the slice. That's insane. I got left
something
here.
wrong with this bottle.
So about already drained out the first hop.
There's something wrong. Oh. Where did bro go? I think we need.
Generally, it's that fun.
Oh, don't
That we're
possess
already
me.
over halfway through stack 5 on just the dried kelp alone. That's the lava bucket started wearing out. The coal is almost halfway, getting close to closing on the halfway mark.
No, I blew big.
Shock, please calm down. I think generally just think that Mojang didn't think about when they were coding the drive. That message says that tooltip that tip like that fun fact message is so outdated.
Okay.
So, it's so insanely outdated that they didn't even think about how efficient kelp was per stack. By stack, basically per stack, well, per inventory slot. I mean, this is at 48 already. Oh, this is accelerating. Like, this is jumping. That's fast. But there's no more bots. Also, Black Boat, since you were also not available at the time, I had to manage a bot for you. Apparently there's more bots. They're basically they find a bypass. You know how you blocked the .com thing? They coded the bot to make it a little bit harder for the banned word thing to even function. They put a space between the dot and the com.
What is that? What is this?
Technically, I got another bot saying AI viewers at Twitch, Text, or Next.com. Another one. I got another one. It's been a while since I have gotten one of those. I think they just generally took down the blocked word. And they just decided to spam me again with another bot. I'm generally just frustrated, and Astro Shock will not calm down. I've asked him multiple times to stop, and he's not listening. And he's calming down because I'm starting to get frustrated.
No.
So, yeah,
Help.
Ow. This is coal, right? Yeah, that's coal. It's insane. It's generally just crazy. So technically they basically found a bypass around the .com blocked word. And they basically were able to ignore it and just not have to deal with it. And basically spam another bot into the chat. It works for a while until they realized that it doesn't work because that word was banned in the chat. Technically, I think they asked Twitch to take down that banned word, or they probably found a workaround where it doesn't get noticed by the bot, by the automatic moderation setup that you put in place. Completely, they found a bypass to get around it. So you could just generally illegally spam bots that will get people banned, by the way. If you also do go to that website and purchase bots, you purchase basically, if you quote unquote buy viewers, right? Quote unquote just get free. They call it free viewers, but they're not free. You have to pay like $100 just to get like 10 viewers. Like $10 per viewer. Generally, I think I'm done with this. Love iron. Blah. So look, that's still. Oh, that one's empty. That one's not empty. It's not empty. That's a lot of iron, by the way. That's a rain of iron. If that had like actual impact with like real physical impacts, that would hurt. Genuinely, this is so frustrating. Yeah. Gross. Or they put extra like sesame in pot. I thought that was my. Resources. So I basically, if people still choose to say, "Oh, don't use kelp, use lava," I'm like,
Yes.
"Oh, look at my stream from
In fact,
August 23rd, 2026. The latest stream of August 3rd, 2020. 23rd. Latest of August 3rd, 2026. Not 3rd, 23rd. It's generally that easy for me to just prove them wrong because technically, not wrong. Really. No.
I don't.
I generally just stop myself.
Huh?
You sound nothing. I don't know how I one-tapped him with a weapon that's not even supposed to one-tap in the first place. But is that right? Bro? Take a long. Don't kill imposters or personators. If you generally just choose to do that, if that's your choice to be basically look
This
almost
is a glitch.
yeah, exactly the same as each other. By all means,
Is that
go ahead.
okay?
So technically what I'm saying is shock. Please stop being loud. It's so frustrating. I can't hear myself over you constantly yelling. I told Shock that he needs certainly not. That's your GT. Oh, I have 4. Oh no. Wait, is Discord unmuted? No, it's voice mod that's unmuted. What? Why? How is it unmuted? I don't have Discord unmuted. How? Oh, come here. Oh. I have voice mod enabled. Soundboard. I can't play certain ones. There's one that this one, that one. Quite a lot of them. Oh, this one I made myself. It's a combination. Genuinely, people are just probably freaking out. What? I saw black belt. Yeah, it's able to work. It's legitimately able to work. He removed his own message, by the way. Genuinely, I don't know why. JT.
I can smell you.
How is that so loud? No, wait, it's able to hear my headset. It's able to be heard through my mic. Why? How? How's that able to be heard through my mic? What? Like, generally, how is that able to be heard? Who's joined? How would the other... As long as it didn't show the audible. Wait, it's connected to my mic. I don't know how. I don't know why, but just certain sound effects I can't play certain ones. I was really wanting to play the Fortnite default dance, but I can't do that. I just can't even play this one because it's copyright. My brain be like,
You see.
I just heard it on my phone. Generally, that was something. Also, Husband Hotel got enough sponsor has been able to make its own sponsorship. So, and now they have copyright protection on pretty much any of their songs. Great. They can't even. Who just oh, that one heated. Oh yeah. Bye. As soon as it teleports me, you're gone. Oh, so I just demonstrated, proven that literally a stack of dried kelp blocks, which is 64 of them, is 32 times better than lava. A single bucket of lava. You teleported to me, so I just basically maced you. Wind charge, so in case thinking that you weren't you're already creative, and you have fly mode enabled, right? Generally, wait, JC, where'd you go?
No.
You just spears too. I think I know what you mean. I didn't think I know where you're at. No, you're not even. Oh, I didn't teleport. I was just. I thought you weren't in spectator. Oh, so JT, you know something super that ticks me off pretty badly? Is that yesterday, right? 2 people said I don't know anything about Minecraft. This doesn't work if you just. I think if you just jump off this block right here and then jump, well, you can't do it from on the block. Yeah, because the banners are in the way. Or I don't think it works here. Are just cloud boots? Or just wind charge and then it should work. Wind charge straight down. Look, it should work. I think. Guess you missed the first one. I know. And now you're floating. And now I can also yeet you. Also, it makes it really easy for me to hit you because you're also very much out in the open, and also I can still use your own blocks against you. I'll be with you. You'll probably start using. If you're using a VPN that sets you to somewhere else in the world, that's probably why. That's what sets your ping to the region. Ow. The freaking wow just decided to stop me. Well, that's before I can even get close enough. Damage. Ow, I'm low on health. Let me just dive bomb into the tree. Intentionally. Hey kid, you want some pizza?
I need a break. I need to break.
I just said that while handing my brother an entire pizza box I have sitting next to me. I basically gave Shock, I just handed Shock a pizza of Papa John's box, right? And said, hey kid, you want a piece of pizza? You want a pizza? Generally just being just funny. What?
You know what we did?
Right.
So this if you make him
What?
like right now.
Oh, that was such a clutch. That was so clutch. What?
Like
Papa Jim's? Slim Jims was mixed with Papa John's.
Sorry, come here.
Hmm?
Look.
Is he just floating?
Yeah, we made the character to him.
Gently just gonna. I got phased through the block.
No,
You're also about to reach the block limit. And you got the block.
Not again.
Yep, you can't go any higher. I won't let you go any
Not
higher.
again. Don't do it.
It's the block limit, and those are blocks.
Oh. Please don't possess me.
Also, you cheated because you used cloud boots. Oh, come on. Can't throw things. Goodbye. Clearly worked. It worked. Right. What glitch is that? You just throw them into a wall? You know, just chuck them at Mach 3 at a wall? Goodbye.
I can't breathe.
I have my lights are unequipped. Okay. Oh, it's the thing is, you know, one of the people that told me I didn't know how to play the game, right? Here's what they did. I tell them, here, I recommend just doing this because it does this, and I proved it to them. They said, you don't know how to play Minecraft. Like, dude, you probably play modded Java that completely changes the game all the time. Don't even start. You probably grew up with Java modded. With modded Java. We just simply just saw this because I looked too far to the left. I think I'm the key. Look where I landed. I landed in the thing. Yeah. I'll get in. I'll teleport it. I'll enter, and then you just teleport. I gotta pick up the blocks first. I don't know why. Oh, did you accidentally leave or did you crash? You crashed or what? I was gonna let you teleport in. I was gonna get you off of that ledge anyway. Or I was gonna first get you off the ledge. Second, I was also gonna get help you be able to access black belt. I do need to open the door. I don't know if it still works. Of course it broke. I look capybara. Who generally just messed up this door? I didn't even spam it. But your voice is off the lip. Probably gonna. Why is this so hard to even access? Oh, I see why the freaking copper bulb isn't set to calibrated right. And then people freaking proceed to mess with my redstone. It was working perfectly fine before. Don't touch my redstone. It was working perfectly fine, and then until these two people decide to show up and say that I don't know how to play the game. They try editing my redstone, making it so my door doesn't even work. They've ruined the redstone because they're trying to pin it, say that I don't know, that I did it wrong. When they're the ones that mess it up. It was working perfectly fine. I followed the tutorial and then I copied the... I didn't know how to do it originally, and now I do. But then I followed the tutorial initially, but now I know how to do it. That's what tutorial is for. You're supposed to use this tutorial to do it on a test world, right? And then you're supposed to use that every single day. Issue. Completely just look. So, JT, guess what I found out? I knew that the dogs needed water. And I was gonna do it today, right? My mom said it was asking me to do the chores, right? She didn't even mention the dogs. She forgot. Forgot that the dogs had Bruh. Genuinely, chat. One viewer, that be me again. By myself. Genuinely, I have had it with this headset, finding any excuse to just not be on my face. Free notification. Administrators. I can't make it not go away.
I was glitched into.
Like, oh, that's perfect. Perfect. What I don't understand about people is that they legitimately don't understand that they choose not to read, or they choose to they choose not to read and make an excuse about it, or they just don't read it and just say, "Oh, can I get the IP?" There's no IP, do you doof? Dingus. Literally. It's basically just this meme that exists. Literally. I'm gonna join the bakery Discord just so I can play it. I'm on mute Discord. Legitimately. We're join lobby. Discord. Go to the soundboard. Literally, this is literally what most people are. I only went on the Discord to play that one sound effect, by the way. That's from on the bakery Discord, by the way. I'm not even an admin on that Discord. I've just been there for basically I'm one of the longest running members of that Discord, and yet I still have not received admin. Other people will just get admin just for joining. Like, other people will just join. They're like, "Oh, and they immediately get admin." Bro, dude, I've been on that bakery Discord. It doesn't. So technically, if you do join the bakery Discord and you investigate, it may not say that I've been there for a whole lot of time. It's because I accidentally left. But if you generally just set the generally app, PC, not G, but text chat. If we go to pinned messages, it's not really any of them. Threads. June 19th. This one. Technically, if you go back, if you go back in far enough, general Yap channel on the bakery's Discord, you will find messages from me before I left. Yeah, before it says that I joined. I didn't get banned. I accidentally left myself. I was trying to join another. I was trying to disconnect from permanently. I was trying to leave, not permanently, but I was trying to leave another server because I didn't really want to be in that Discord server. Because also is run by a complete entitled kid that had no intention but just making my life miserable. They invited me to their Discord server, right? And then I joined, right? And they told me they'll give admin, right? I did everything they wanted me to do. I gave them whatever they wanted. I gave them everything I asked. They refused to give me admin. And they also put me on timeout as soon as I joined. I didn't even get they said, "Join call. I dare you." And I couldn't even join. They said, "I can't join." And it said it's because I'm on timeout. I said, "No, that's not true." I literally said I had to send them a direct message of what Discord said. It said that this Discord literally said that I was on timeout. Claiming off this build. Generally, I don't understand what is the point of inviting a YouTuber, intentionally putting them as soon as they join, you put them on the timeout thing and have a bot automatically reset the timeout as soon as it wears off. genuinely like, what is how evil or just diabolical or just how demonic, how like bad you have to be, how terrible, what could have happened to you for you to just torture people because you just want to? And then also I got threatened if I got told if I left I would get, they would report me to Discord. One, you're not even, also the thing is, this kid was not even 8 years, was not even 10. He was 8, he was about 8. The thing is, he was not even 10 years old, and he already was just being a very, very, very bad Discord owner, server owner. They were admin abusing on their own Discord. And I called them out for admin abusing. They kicked me, forced me to join back, and said, you left, so I will report you. You can't do that. So technically, what I did is I got on call with a Discord moderator, a real Discord moderation and developer. And I told them, yeah, this person just kept, like, basically, I had enough. I had enough of the kid, so guess what? I had enough of the child's behavior and just constant disrespect towards me. Basically what I did, I got him banned off of Discord, and I got him permanently banned. He can't even use any alt accounts. He can't make any backup accounts. I asked the Discord moderator, just make it so they can never use Discord again. They did. I asked and they delivered. They got that kid banned, and also I notified his parents of what he was doing. Apparently, he was basically he was also sneaking the device that he was using. Wasn't even his. He was sneaking it into his room and just bullying people online from his mother's phone. But his mother also had a watch. It was connected. It had notifications connected straight to her phone. Yeah, how dumb does this child have to be to steal his mother's phone and hide it from his mother just for him to basically get caught so easily because he basically just did something he shouldn't have. Technically, stealing the phone was already bad enough. Using that said phone to cyberbully and cyber criminal too, because apparently I found out the mother had also gotten unfortunately that house got spotted for a very specific reason. Oh wait, my headset came undone. As of course, the cable doesn't like to stretch that far. And it's a bungee cable too. It's a bungee cable. Technically, the dumbest shit is this kid refused to. They invited me saying, "Hey, do you want to join a Discord server where you'll get free admin and also a special YouTuber rank?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" I wasn't optimistic about it, but I still joined. They proceed to basically become a cyber criminal because apparently, while they were doing it, they weren't really doing it to me because my account has such an insane firewall on it that, like, even if you were able to get my account would just brick itself before you even got a chance to even brick your device. My account would just decided that nope, it's just gonna make it to your Discord will just automatically disconnect itself from your computer until you log out, until I have a chance to log you out of my account. Well, technically, yeah, don't even try hacking me because they ain't gonna work. Not gonna be able to get anywhere. You're generally not gonna get anything you want, and also you're gonna basically your own account bricked, and also your Discord support is gonna be notified as soon as you get access. As soon as you get unauthorized access. So good luck trying to hack me on Discord because you ain't even gonna be able to. You're not even going to be able to pay that for less than 30, for at least more than an hour. You're not gonna be able to have control of my account for at least an hour, or even an hour. You're not even gonna be able to have access to my account for an hour. So yeah, have fun trying, and also have fun losing your own account by basically straight up hacking, hacking and stealing other people's accounts just to hack more accounts, and basically, and even if you do bypass all of that, guess what? If you're trying to get money, There is none. No bank account tied to my. I have no bank account linked to my Discord. So therefore, you ain't gonna even get a single dime out of it. Because I don't have money on it. The only thing I do have on Discord that technically is current. I go to this, I go to shop, orbs exclusives. I only have 750 orbs. Not a whole lot. I don't know why I have a whole lot. I don't know why I have 750. I don't know why. Generally, I could just watch and it's high. Oh, it's got this. Oh, Fortnite. Apparently, what I could do. Technically, I could watch a 40-second ad, get 240 orbs easily. 40 if I just sit there and let my computer kill on an advertisement. Yeah, ads are basically farms for just guess what? You could farm ads for freaking currency. Or just free current well, not real currency. Technically, not real money. Digital currency from like game. I don't really have any real. Technically, you can make that currency without even trying. Yeah. Good luck trying to hack my. You ain't gonna be able to maintain it for long. And not so. If you do get a hold of my account, say goodbye to yours because Discord support actually does do their job pretty well. Very well. It's just they don't sometimes do. They basically do their job pretty well. So that's not really. If you get your account completely yeeted out the window, yeah, if you get your account completely gone or deleted, yeah, that's not because of me. That's because you decided to make a poor choice and get your own account. That's your own fault. Huh. I don't know what I did. I don't know exactly what input triggered first, but I killed both of those sheep with a single shot. Does it have fire smoke? No. Yeah, because I got rid of the original. Little goose. Bye bye. Water here. So this is a transportation. This is a method of transportation. Pick up your boots. Launch it at I think a 45, right? Yeah, power 45. Here. Basically, put your boots on so just in case you hurt your electric brakes. That way you don't have to work. There's XP just. This is funny. Technically, get ready to get sent to space because this is what you can do. Technically, all I gotta do. Technically, respect creative. Please don't walk into that. Please don't walk into that. Bye bye. Oh, I'm about 1 kilometer in the air. And still climbing. I just peak at 1,885. If I hit something. Wait for the clouds to appear. I don't see clouds. Ta-da! As long as I can see, as long as I fly before I hit. I usually like to wait until I see the ground. Look, 2 Endermen. Oh, look, I got 2 the. You know, I have 2 Endermen on me at once. Where are you? That one's down. That one's also down. Bro teleported even after he died. That's crazy. Cool. But yeah, I actually have an idea. I have a really cool idea. I don't know how well it's gonna work. I will challenge It's Real Me to a 1v1 if I do get to. If I get to 200, if I get to 20k subscribers, right? Okay, let's go for 20k, right? If I get to 20k subscribers, I will 1v1 It's Real Me in Java Edition. And all that matters is that I'm brave enough to even attempt to do that.
Kill me!
That freaking hurt my ears. I'm only probably the one person that is brave enough to even attempt to 1v1 It's Real Me legitimately, even without having a rank. It is also marked high tier 1 in a lot of sources, except Mace. But it has proven himself quite a lot. Yeah, I don't really care. But if he doesn't respond, then that points him out as a coward. Literally. If you don't respond, guess what? Scaredy cat. That means he's just scared. He's just scared, or he just doesn't care. You don't want to accept the challenge that he might, if he could base it, it also be really cool just to try. Also, it will be a challenge, but also Cappy, at least have faith. At least I'm attempting to do this. Most players won't even try to do that. What are you looking at? He's like, okay. He's just teleporting on me. Generally. So, Cappy, how about this?
You try to challenge it. Go on MC tiers and try and get a random roll.
On ranks, by the way. Do you ranks? Try and pull him out of... I don't know how this guy didn't... How many pearls is that? 1, 2? Generally, Cappy. If you think you're not afraid of it, then why don't you challenge him? Why haven't you challenged him yet? That's gonna be on 20k, so technically I will already be able to monetize whenever. But thing is, it would generally be a battle of the century because I actually know quite a few tricks that could easily tear It's Real Me apart. It could tear him apart very quickly. All I gotta do is get him under a 5 block, no, not a little bit higher. Let's try 8. Let's do 8 block ledge, right? And get him cornered to where he gets stuck. And also, I drain his pearls. I'll make sure before I even use the mace spamming, which it does in fact work on Java, like you said. Use mace spamming on it, and technically, if he's caught in a web, has no water, and he also doesn't have pearls either. That's a lot of zombies in this one. There's no pearls, no way of escaping. There's no pearls, no way of escaping. The only thing he can do is use the sword. Technically, all you gotta do is just get him caught in a trap, and bam, he's stuck. Get him caught in a trap where he has no method of escaping. Bam, he's trapped, and mace spamming will finish him off faster than he could even put his totems back. Restock his totems. And the only way he'd generally escape is if he has a stasis chamber. It's that easy. Yeah, generally, a lot of people don't have the smarts to even try and attempt to do that, or even have the guts to do so. Generally, if you don't feel like fighting it, you don't have the balls to do so. Don't got the balls to do so. Why are you? Anyway, I forgot that. I didn't see the child. I thought it just. Generally, it's just funny that a lot of people try and criticize me for saying I'm gonna challenge It's Real Me to 1v1, right? Have you even tried doing the same thing, right? He is pretty OP, but thing is, he will never turn down a fight. He never will turn down a fight, unless he just feels like he just doesn't care enough to even try. If he's generally just lazy enough to not do it, then technically he does use pure skill too. I use pure skill and smarts, and he didn't die right. It took until after I hit the ground. Generally, like all it takes, it will each get 2 hours to gear up, right? Gear up as much as we can. Well, actually, instead of 2 hours, how about this? I create a preset kit, right? I make a preset kit, not MC tiers, because MC tiers generally literally does not care. And I also can't use MC tiers either. I can't really just play MC tiers. Technically, also, MC tiers is not the official ranking board. It's not. MC tiers is the unofficial ranking board. It is labeled as the official ranking board, but it's not. It's marked as that by Arlo, but it's not. It's not actually their official one. Unofficial one. well, one of many unofficial ranking boards.
Wait, this should be the review.
MC tiers used to be pretty good. It used to be a little bit more accurate than the official one, but it wasn't. And then Marlo came along and ruined all that. That's the only reason why nobody's able to even beat Marlo is because one, she has hacks, and also even if she can't kill you, she'll literally just insta kill. She'll literally just one tap you. She'll literally one tap you, even without even looking at. If she's not even looking at you, and you just randomly die, you have full health. That's because Danger Mario, the person behind Marlo, just did a secret command while still being able to move that just instantly kills you no matter what. Technically, Marlo is probably one of the worst PvPers because of the hacks. If you generally have to rely on hacks to win, then you're not skilled. You're just literally just not willing to actually use real skill. Hacks don't count as skill. They equal, basically they're the opposite of skill.
I'm about to die.
The thing is, if you use a hack client, right? Technically, you're technically not skilled, and you kill some of the strongest players out there with a hack while using a hack client. It doesn't make you actually the strongest. It makes you just a coward. You're hiding behind a wall that they can't hit you, but you can hit them. They can't hit you, and you can easily hit them. Thing is, think of it as the shields from Halo. Thing is, think of it as like the Halo shields that some of the aliens got, right? Think of it as those things. And that thing is gonna continuously fly forever. Apparently that wind charge is moving just barely faster than I am, and stop walling me off. I'm generally just trying to. Oh, that might miss. It's gonna hit something. Yeah, it's gonna hit a wall. Oh no, it barely missed. Okay, that's gonna hit over there. I'm not doing. Also, another trick is that its Roomy's home turf is Java itself. Well, what if we learn away from that? Chat, I have to log off for the day. Well, for the week. School, of course, obviously. But why do they have to make you wake up? Why do they generally have to make us wake up so freaking early? Well, it is a little bit past. Usually supposed to. Okay, to bed.
Yep.
Hey, imagine I could just teleport to my bed in real life. That'd be funny. Sleep in game. And now I will lock the door. I am so sick. And also, easiest way to know that somebody has been in here. That guess what? If this door. Easiest way to tell is if this room. Not really any containers here. There's no containers. That's not a spot for containers. That's a spot for opening the door. These doors are locked. This is locked. No, this is not locked. All 6 of these are locked. Those are locked. That's locked. Don't really need to lock that. Stuff in here, locked. Pretty much all the ones that have stuff in here, locked. All of them in here, locked. That's it. Technically, yeah, there's no point in trying to sneak in and take anything, because there's no way. Save shoes. Alright, that. I didn't even do anything